Goku nor Vegeta. I'm gonna take you down.
Alright everyone, JB here, and today we are going to be talking about another bait banner that Legends has pretty much thrown at us. So we're going to be talking about that. We got literally about 2 weeks until the festival comes, or about 16 days if you want to be exact, but still about 2 weeks. So I'm going to be probably just going over why you don't want to summon for this. You know, at the end of the day, it's just me giving out my opinion based on this, but you guys are free to do whatever you want. But as always, make sure you leave a like on the video. It does help out the channel. Support is pretty much free. If you enjoyed the content on the channel, hit the subscribe button. First things first, I want to go over here and look at the summon real quick. Now, here's the first thing I'm going to say, you know, because I know a lot of people are going to ask, should we summon or not, right? Is it worth? Now, in my opinion, it is some way worth, but if you are free to play, right? I would say if you're free to play, I wouldn't summon on this because you have a limited amount of crystals you can get, especially from free to play. And if you, now I would say if you're around that 5, like right now, I haven't collected all my CC from my missions. So I'm at about, you know, I'm in that range from that 5k to 10k range. I wouldn't suggest it, but if you're like 10k, 15k, I would say maybe so. Or maybe if you're at 20k, then I would say it's worth it. But you get 18 of these medals for 600 Z power, and then you get you can do this for 2 more times for 400. So a total of 1,000 Legends Limited Z power, which isn't bad at all. And I'm gonna let you know, in total, if you guys do all of these steps all the way to the end, you're getting a total of 40 of these medals. And what I suggest is you guys don't do it like the last 2 steps. Do not do those. I would suggest just do it until you get enough for that 600 Z power. Mainly because it's not really worth it to like just spend all these crystals, because I think in total it's a little bit over 3k, about, I don't know, about 5k. We can count it out right here. So it's 200 right here, it's 500, 1,000, it's 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000. Yeah, so it's 5,000 in total. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest going all the way in, but I would suggest if you're not free to play, you know, and you're paid to win, pretty much, I would suggest, you know, it's only 3k, just do it until you get the Legends Limited. That's really the most value. But for mainly my free to play players as well, I do want to suggest to not summon on this, because, you know, if you know you're free to play and you don't spend money on the game, like for myself, I am free to play, but I do tend to spend money on a game, like such as I only spend money on this battle plan, right? So that's 2,000 CC from that, and then whenever we have sales, I do spend a little bit of money here and there, but I like to keep a budget because I don't, you know, your boy got bills to pay. Got bills to pay. So but I do suggest, if you're free to play, do not summon on this, because Legend Festival, right, about 2 weeks away, we know for a fact that we are going to get raids, hoi poi shops, you know, and we might even get an event like we got for Gohan and Piccolo, where they give out I think it was what, 200 Z power, which is pretty much free, but you have to have the unit. So that's basically it. You know, at the end of the day, you know, they can do all that stuff because it's festival, right? Festival is the most hyped time. You know that they're going to release all these events. We probably should be expecting a new mechanic as well. I'm going to talk about that in another video as well later on this week, but we should be expecting something like that as well. But we are going to be getting, you know, in the hoi poi shop, where when we had the raid, especially for the anniversary, we had Z power, there was crystals, and I think the rest was just like erasers and other stuff. But pretty much you should expect that, you know, from the Hoi Poi shop, from the raid shop. So I hope they don't do it where it's like, because we recently had the Extreme Clash raid where it's limited to a certain amount of health. So I hope they do it like the anniversary where we can just continuously do it over and over, right? And then also there's gonna be plenty of slot removers for whenever we get the raid going, because they've increased the limit for slot removers to 999. So that is very helpful, especially when the raids get going. But that is mainly my opinion that I think for you know, because I'm not really paid to win, right? I only spend just like a little bit of money on the game. But for you guys that are paid to win, I do suggest it. It is valuable. Mainly if you're trying to get like, now you shouldn't expect really to get a copy of these after the rates on this banner is really bad. You know, it's really just, this banner is really just there, you know, for Z power mainly. So if you guys do, you know, it's up to you guys, but I suggest not to summon on it. Like regular Z power, you can get this from other things in the shop, such as let me look over here back in the shop. I know you can get regular Z power from such things. I know for a fact you can get them down here. I think guild coins is one of them. Yeah, you can get it from this. You can also get them from sparking metals. Yeah, see, and sparking metals aren't that hard. You can literally get them from the weekend summons, which is, I think it's 3 summons. It basically starts on Friday all the way until Monday. And then you can also get them from the login as well. And then I think there's prime tickets as well. Yeah, so if you're, well, this is basically for like people that pay for the subscription. But if you also do have the subscription, you know, it's a lot of other ways to get that Z power. So like I said, regular Z power isn't worth it. But if you guys do decide, you know, to summon on it, I would say go for it. You know, just don't go all the way through. You know, just those last 2 steps, save that last 2000 CC because you're gonna need it. Festival's gonna be hyped, and everybody's gonna. So, say for example, you do get a copy, right? And you do, if you do decide to do a summon for this banner right now, just do it until the 600 and save it. You know, it's totally up to you, but if you do that, you'll be basically saving yourself a copy. So if you get the new character for the festival, a whole new copy, whole other start for you. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think on the matter. Just want to get this video out really quick. Sorry if I sound a little grumpy. Just woke up not too long ago, so. But as always, it's your boy JB. I'm out.